Is this thing on? What's up, YouTube? I don't usually post videos from this spot, and I don't usually post this type of video either, but hey, we're trying new things all the time, and honestly, this snow, first like legit snow of the season, it's beautiful, and you needed to see it. I think we're supposed to get like 15 inches or something later this week or more. I'm really happy about this. Look at the snow. Anyway, we're talking about Vlogmas here today, and I wanted to give you an update of how it's going. And usually we post videos of tips and trends for digital ministry, how to reach people online with the love of Jesus, that good stuff. Which, by the way, if that sounds of interest, feel free to subscribe for other videos that are usually more about that. But hey, if you've been following along with our YouTube channel, you know that we posted 13 videos.
13 videos
in the past 13 days. That means we have 12 more videos left to go of Vlogmas. I should probably explain what Vlogmas is, right? So I thought you'd appreciate hearing how I'm doing as the filmer and editor. That's the window. There's someone down there. And a dog. This is gonna be more distracting than I thought. So first, what is Vlogmas and why did we do this? Vlogmas is this thing YouTubers will do, vloggers will do. It's where you post a video every single day of December from the 1st to the 25th until Christmas. So it's a way of like amping up till Christmas time and getting more content out there, getting more interest around your subject matter. And we primarily did Vlogmas this year for 3 reasons. I'm gonna go through each of them and talk about how it's going. We wanted to get more reach with our channel, with our ministry, with our business, and also we wanted to be able to share more ideas because we generally post a video every Tuesday morning on here, which is great, but we had a lot more content that we wanted to get out there. So this was a way of getting more videos to you faster. And number 3, we just kind of like a challenge. I like a challenge and thought, why not? Let's try it. So as far as reach, it's going pretty well. I think we have something like 33 new subscribers in the past 13 days. And so 2 weeks, 33 subscribers. That was about half of what we had before we started Vlogmas. Maybe, you know, a little less, but still decent amount of people following along on our journey. And not only does having all these videos out there just create interest and more connection. Yeah, so the original file like corrupted. I tried it on 4 different devices, I promise, and I was just gonna redo the whole video because I mean it was short and why not make it the same, right? Rather than some of it at the window and some of it here, but the whole point of being at the window was so you would see the snow, so we're just gonna leave that. Like I was saying, reach is going pretty well. Not only are we getting new subscribers and making new connections on YouTube, which is great, but we're also building a library of content that as we see questions that people ask us or post online elsewhere, we can be like, hey, we got a video for that. And we do want to make more content that is kind of shareable like that for specific questions. So we made that video about free stock photos, so I'll link that up here if you're interested in finding free stock photos. That has already been helpful, and that was something that we put together for the conference that we did, and yet we see that question all the time online, like, hey, where can I find some like good quality free stock photos? And it's just like, bam, we got a video for that. So we do want to do more of that. If you have questions that are already on your mind, we do have our videos planned for the rest of Vlogmas, but hey, I like to be flexible, so drop them in the comments below. Okay, the second reason we're doing Vlogmas is to share ideas, because we said we had a lot of ideas that we wanted to share, and we were usually doing 1 a week. We're still doing 1 a week every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time, but now we're doing 1 every day until Christmas. Now, here's the unanticipated problem with sharing an idea every single day. Ideas sometimes take a little while to percolate, and we're used to making like solid, good content. Like we take a decent amount of time each week to put together a creation of wisdom that is an experience. Like it's just full, it's meaty, right? Okay, so to do something meaty every single day, not only is that a lot for us to try to, you know, think up and plan and record and edit and promote, but it's a lot for everyone else on the other side of this. Like if every day we were putting out a video that had as much content as our normal weekly videos, that's a lot, that's too much. It's like fire hydrant in your face, you're not able to take anything in, okay? It's just overwhelming. And honestly, it is a lot for us to manage that, and I honestly don't think it's necessary to do that. So what we've been doing is trying to mix up some of the content every day so that not every single video is quite so meaty, but sometimes you have the shorter ones that maybe answer a specific question, which are good too, because sometimes people don't want all the fluff, they just want a very simple answer to their very simple question. For example, we made the low budget recording setup video, which I'll link up here. It's about 3 minutes, right? And spoiler alert, I talk about how you can use a cell phone to record all the videos that you take for your YouTube channel or for your church. So it's not like in depth or complicated or long, doesn't have multiple numbers or facets or anything like our Meteor posts might. For example, we recently put out a COVID Christmas Crunch video where we talked about ways to build community in 2 weeks or less. Now, there's a lot to that. We have to talk about COVID and Christmas and crunching. Those are all things to cover, and then a couple different examples and getting into depth with them. Not every video for us needs to be like that. We can have some of these low budget recording videos that are shorter and that answer specific questions. So that was something we kind of learned along the way, that was the way to make it not only sustainable for us to continue putting this footage together and keeping up with Vlogmas, but also sustainable for our audience who probably doesn't want a COVID Christmas crunch every single day. Last but not least, number 3, we did it for a challenge. I like to push myself, and we in our business like to push one another, and so we said, why not? Let's do it. And we did. We're doing it. There's something I'm learning in the midst of this challenge. Like, yes, this is challenging, and this is a lot, and it's making the days to go by really quickly as we get up to Christmas, because I'm not just making videos every day, like I have a life outside of this. But also, I'm learning something about limits here. Like, I'm going beyond what is normally comfortable for me. I was comfortable with 1 a week. I was thinking about, what would 2 or 3 a week look like? Now I'm doing 7 a week. That's a lot. That is more than I'm comfortable with, more than is sustainable, more than I'd probably recommend even. But we're doing it. We're not doing it for a long period of time. We're just doing it. And on the other side of this, I'm seeing that I can certainly challenge myself to more than 1 a week. 1 a week is good, and we can certainly have our weekly informative posts and content, and we're answering one specific question every single week. But also, what does it look like to 1 or 2 other times in that week have a smaller video, kind of like I was talking about before, that maybe answers a very specific question that we're getting, or talks to a very specific point that is up in the air lately. It doesn't have to be long or complicated, and we don't have to do it daily, but we could still, I think, add a little bit more to what we were doing before. So that's it. That's our update halfway through Vlogmas here. We do have the rest of the videos planned out. About half of those are recorded. Hopefully none of them have a corrupt file like today's video did, but because the other half aren't recorded yet, I am still a little flexible. If you want to comment below any thoughts for a video we should make, we'd be happy to hear what you have in mind. Even if it doesn't make Vlogmas, maybe it'll make a future week to come on one of our weekly Tuesday morning 9 a.m. Eastern time videos, which again, subscribe below if you're interested in checking out future videos, future content. You can also follow us on pretty much any social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, etc. And I have to point out that we recently made a downloadable PDF and video all about 7 posts your church should be making online today. So I'm going to link that in the description below. That's only going to be around for a limited amount of time. We're excited about the folks that have downloaded it, read it, and got something out of it, or watched it if that's your preference. So check the link in the description below. Be sure to subscribe, and we brought the knowledge today. I don't think you should put it into action because Vlogmas is just like a lot, but peace.